Okay, Zach. Right off the top, what's wrong with making a garden? Have you read the book Deep Economy? Do you realize how important local food is? Because I know you want something more. You want systemic change, maybe you want the fall of capitalism, whatever. What do I want? I want socialism to tame the more brutal aspects of capitalism. Now, that kind of change takes a lot of time. What doesn't take a lot of time and what is incredibly empowering is making a garden. Now, if you assume that making a garden is some bullshit half measure, then I'm sorry, you're just not educated on what a garden entails. If you actually read about gardening, about organic gardening, about permaculture, about maximizing as much growing potential in a small space as possible, do you realize how much food you can get out of a small space? Now, that being said, do you honestly think that growing your own food isn't empowering? Like, I've watched a couple of these back and forth videos and that you're doing with some other guy, and I don't even really get where this all started, and I'm digging through it. And I'll go back to digging through it soon. But do you honestly fucking think making a garden isn't empowering? Food. Food, Zach. All human beings need food. If you don't have food, you will fucking die. So the idea of basically getting cheap food that you grow yourself for relatively nothing, if that doesn't seem at least encouraging in some way to you, then I don't know what to say to you. I also wonder that I also wonder, how do you have all this free time? I assume you're going to school or something, and that's awesome. I'm not knocking that, and I'm not knocking you even if you are employed not going to school. But the rest of us that are trapped in wage slavery, we're doing the best we can. I'm doing the best I can. Now, granted, I'm sure, based on what I've seen of your opinions, you'd assume I'm doing far more than the average person, and so you'd be at least happy with that. But A, not everybody wants the same things, and B, I can't change the world by myself. One person is essentially weak. One person can do things, can change things, but one person...
I'm so sorry. Next time I'll just leave the door closed. I just want to